Join me today as I show you what I feed my 8 parrots for dinner. My cockatiels, crimson-bellied conures and green-cheeked conures get access to a wide variety of healthy, fresh foods first thing in the morning, including vegetables, soaked and sprouted seeds, grains and legumes, fresh herbs, and fruits as well. They get that in the morning, but in the afternoon and in the evening they get access to another meal which is made up of dry ingredients. So today I'm going to show you a typical example of that, but it does change from day to day and we have a wide variety of ingredients in our cupboard to offer them. So let's look at today's dinner for the birds. So let's dive in with what we're feeding my birds this evening. Now this does change ever so slightly because we have cockatiels, green-cheeked conures and crimson bellies, but this is kind of a general guide and it can be tweaked depending on what species you have. So starting off, we're going in with about a teaspoon of my DIY healthy seed mix. I have this recipe and tutorial on my channel, and this is mostly made up of lots of healthy whole grains that are really nutritious for your bird, and it's a lot healthier than a lot of seed mixes you can buy on the market. Now saying that, if you do want to buy a pre-bought seed mix, then I highly recommend the one that is sold by Polly's Natural Parrot Boutique. I did a whole video on that recently, and there's loads of freeze-dried veggies, freeze-dried sprouts and other yummy kind of seeds and things in that mix that makes it really nice and healthy as well. So far that's looking pretty good, but we have some other extras to add in there for the birds. Next we're going to go in with a few goji berries. These are super healthy, they are like a bit of a superfood and they are high in vitamin C, so lots of nutrition in there. Now as you guys know, we don't really recommend pellets as a huge part of your bird's diet. However, the only pellet brand that we do recommend is Tops. We generally buy the bigger size for our birds because they seem to crumble easier and they like them, but we do have a bit of a mixture here today, and I just put a very small amount in there for them as part of variety and diversity. The reason why we choose Tops is because it's cold pressed and all of the ingredients there are really yummy and natural. Next up we have a couple of bird's eye chilies, and I probably shouldn't have touched those with my bare hands because they are spicy, but parrots don't have the taste receptors for spice, so they can eat really spicy things, whereas me, I am crying in a corner because I can't handle spice even though it tastes really nice. Next up we have some of my DIY dry mix. Here we just have like the freeze-dried vegetables and stuff. We've got peas, sweet corn, pumpkin, carrots, beetroot, all the yummies, and although they're getting lots of veggies in their breakfast, it's always nice to give them some freeze-dried ones as well, because freeze-dried stuff contains up to 95% of their nutrition. And then we're going to add some dried flowers. We like to add dried flowers because they have lots of health benefits, and flowers are something that a lot of parrots would be consuming and interacting with in the wild. So we're starting off with some tulsi, also known as holy basil. Tulsi has lots of benefits, including helping the body to cope with stress, but it's also got lots of other things going on in there, and it's really great to include in your bird's diet. We're also going to go in with a little sprinkle of lavender and chamomile. I always try and get my flowers organic where possible and human grade, but again, if you'd like to buy kind of pre-packaged ones that are safe for birds, you can get them from Polly's Natural Parrot Boutique or Biodiversity Bird Blends. Those are two shops that I highly recommend, and links will be in the description. And then why not, just for fun, because we're filming this video, let's go in with some calendula petals as well, nice and yellow for a lot of colour. And then finally we're going to go in with an organic spice. We like to spice things up here at BirdNerd HQ, so we're going in with star anise. Now a lot of people like the smell of star anise. I personally think it is gross, however the birds love star anise. Especially the conures, they like to hold it like a foot toy, pick out the seeds. The whole of it is perfectly safe for them to have, so we'll pop it in there. And there you have it. I think that actually looks quite appealing, if I do say so myself. And again, it's all about fun and forage. Are they going to eat every single scrap of this? No, because a lot of it goes on the floor. And if you're worried about waste, I do have a video all about parrot waste and why it's actually natural. So I highly recommend watching that after this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing their dinner, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and see you later.